eyesight at the age of 14 with a bigger focus in mind, and that was keeping the special interest in Minnesotans. So we're pleased to have Senator Westrom here. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. What a blessing to be here and to be able to celebrate Armistice Day with you guys. Happy Armistice Day to everyone. Armistice Day with a little history was first in 1938 to commemorate the last day of World War I. Celebrate the anniversary of the end of World War I. 1954 changed to Veterans Day, more appropriately to honor all the veterans that served in the prior wars, including the 16.5 million veterans returning from World War II. That's so great that we have this celebration and this day to set aside to say thank you to the veterans. So veterans, men and women, families, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because a lot of times we say thank you and it's a little hollow, but a day is set aside for this. And I've had a wonderful time this past week taking in 3 Veterans Day events. Last week at the Glenwood High School, we put on a meal for the veterans. This morning in my home area, home school district, West Central, they put a breakfast on. Actually researched SOS. Serve the military men and women in our communities breakfast with a little SOS. Those of you in the service know what I'm talking about. But they doctored it up a little bit. But they had a great celebration, great tribute to the veterans. And this event, the Eagle's Nest, it's been great to get to know a little bit more about it. Because of the sacrifice that has gone on by the veterans and their families. We can't come close to saying thank you or expressing our gratitude. When you think about some of the sacrifice that has been made, and every one of you veterans have a similar story or a part of the story that you could share. A story like my former colleague John Creasel, served in the Minnesota House of Representatives, lucky to be alive. Lost both his legs from an IED when serving in Iraq. Went through 35 surgeries to save his life. That's quite a commitment. Or former Sergeant David Day from Morris, Minnesota, who lost his life in helping a fellow fallen soldier when an IED exploded in Iraq in 2005. Or the family of Harold Evans, serving in the Korean War, who was just buried in October 2013 in Thief River Falls. 208 boxes of human remains were sent back to the United States government in 1991 to 1994 by the North Korean government. Mr. Evans was just given his funeral, full military funeral, this past October. But that is sacrifice. The families, and Mr. Evans, and so many of you veterans have the same type of story or a similar experience. So I say this to help us all recognize what serving our country has been like. And I just want to thank you in the state of Minnesota. Thank you as a citizen of the state of Minnesota. Thank you for my family to be able to enjoy the freedoms that our state and country enjoy because of your service, which we honor today. As they say, the land of the free is never out of debt to the home to the brave. And you are the brave. You are the heroes. And I'll leave you with these words from a famous song. All gave some, Some gave over. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue. Some had to fall. If you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall, some gave over. God bless you on this Veterans Day. Veterans, you are special.